My cousin had the best relationship with his mom. I
It,
seen everybody, a lot of people I know, I see them have a great relationship with their mom. She the only person that make it seem like her kids is the worst destruction of her. But the whole thing is, she just, and that's the thing. I realized too. I'm not giving a fuck no more because, like I said, when she was turning up the door, I just was like, I didn't move. I just
right.
sat there. It was just
The
like
reason
God was just
why
like,
the reason why I don't like calling people the devil, especially women, is because I know that they being used. They just weak vessels. They can't contain the stuff that makes them burst out. I'm a weak vessel because I'm the same way, but I'm just smart and calculated enough not to put myself in situations that would make me lash out in a bad way. But most women are weak vessels, bro. The devil can just smooth through them so smoothly, so easily, and they'd do crazy shit. Like my mama would have been doing the same shit your mama doing, if not worse, bro. I seen it. Like when me and my kids was staying there for that little bit of time, she just kept like she was like I'm talking about crazy, bro. I didn't complain about it because I just looked at it as okay, something going on with her. I'm not here to fix it. I don't know how to fix it, and I'm not going to fix it. What I can do is remove myself from the situation, selfishly or not, or whatever you want to call it. I had kids, and my job was not to take care of no grown person. Something was going on wrong with my mama, just like that, bro. Like I'm talking about, if she could have broke a door down, she probably would have. But she was not that crazy, but she was crazy enough to be like, nigga, she kept trying to get my kids to come upstairs for whatever reason, saying, I can't remember what she was saying. It was something crazy, but my sister was going through it about it. But I was just trying to, I don't know what I was saying at the time. I can't even remember. But all I know is now, all I would have told her was like, look, you can't do nothing about that. She's just going, something's going on with her, something mental. But she just kept on standing at the doorway telling my kids to come upstairs, and I didn't understand what it was about. I didn't know what she was, and she kept saying something like somebody was coming to get them or some shit, bro. It was something crazy. I didn't pay no mind to it because I knew that it was something mental going on that I couldn't fix. And now that she's going through what she's going through now, I'm not surprised by it either because I just know that she's not as sane or as calm as she used to be. Because I seen her when she was calm, even when she was crazy and still whooping ass, but she was still calm in her usual self. I seen her get all the way fucking crazy, and I just knew I couldn't do nothing about it. So like her breaking down the door and crying and I know who you are. I know is she can't be talking about you. But if she is, even if she ain't, it's the same shit, bro. Something mental is going on where they just breaking down. They really having
she be,
breakdowns.
bro, you know, she was dealing with cancer and all that, and her body all fucked up and shit and all of that type of shit. But that's another thing I be looking at. She be talking about, oh, I'm sick. Y'all don't know what's going on with me and all
Same
this.
thing my
But
mama used to say.
you don't do, yeah, you
Same
don't
thing
do
my mama
shit
used
to
to say.
even. She don't even do shit to. Okay, I'm happy she stopped drinking. But she don't, you still smoking all these
Right, right,
fucking
right.
health problems and
That's my
you don't
thing.
do shit to help yourself. I went vegan for 7 months and every
Right,
time
right.
my mom, you
Same
should
thing.
try this. Look, she say this. Every time I say you should try this, eat different. I went vegan for 8 months and see that my body wasn't hurting. The moment I start eating meat again, bro, I swear to God, my feet be swelling up, my leg
Mm-hmm.
be hurting, all of that shit. I feel
See,
sick
the
sometimes.
same
But
thing my
I know
mama
that
do.
that's why I said I'm about to detox again.
And
Like I'm about to detox. But
it's crazy because yo mama, my mama, and even my girl's mama is probably on the same like mentally the same pattern because it's like her mama to the point where she still eating shit that's gonna kill her. Like she got mad. Remember I told you she got mad at her son. Was it her son? No, it was her. She got mad at her daughter because she wouldn't get her some Captain J's and some Kool-Aid. But you know she gonna do the same shit, but she can't eat certain shit because it's gonna fuck her up. Her legs swelling up, liquid in her legs and shit like that. That's what it's fluid in her leg or whatever, so she can't really move. And she got mad at her daughter because her daughter wouldn't bring her nothing. Her son brought her some. Her son brought her some Captain J's, and you know what I'm saying. That's one of the points I'm trying to make. Like, we gotta be the structure, bro. We gotta be the priest. He shouldn't have brought her that. He brought her that shit, and she ended up back in the hospital. Gave her that Captain J's and she drunk what she had, but you gotta think, she wanted this. She know her situation. She been to the hospital before. She know her situation, like you said, not trying to do nothing to make themselves better. Like, you can provide all this. It was simple. The doctor told her what she's supposed to do, and she did the opposite and got mad at her daughter because she wouldn't do it for her. But that just shows you where their mind is at. It's like their mind is destined to destroy themselves. Like, they fighting.
It'd be crazy because it's like, I'm telling her, try to do this, go vegan, eat like this, eat like that. Every day she like, look, my body hurt, my body. She always say it's because her past, you know, she got abused and all that shit in the past. But you don't.
They gonna say it's whatever. They gonna say it's like my mama.
She don't try to change. Like, you don't exercise. You don't.
The exercise. That's what I've been telling my mama. I've been telling her.
Looking at my life, I exercise. I try to eat healthy. I try to try different stuff. Like, you know, she don't do none of that shit. Only thing she do is wake up,
complain,
eat, lay in the bed, and move around whenever she feel like it's good for her to move around. And then she say, oh, I can't move too much because my body hurt and this and that. But you can do everything else.
That's how my mama is. It's a mental thing. It's mental, bro. And it's like they made it up in their mind. It's like they're giving up at the same time as complaining. All they doing is complaining while they gave up. They're not trying. It's like they don't have no faith that if they try something, it'll change something. So they just sit there and they be miserable. And I don't know what could cure that for real. I really don't know what could really cure that. But
that's the thing too. Then it don't make it no better because she with a lazy nigga who don't even encourage her. Like, yeah, babe, let's eat healthy, or he just go with
and my mama last dude.
Whatever flow is good for him.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna just let her go with it. Like,
that's just niggas, period.
Like,
niggas gonna
elevate herself with him.
Niggas
she can't elevate herself. She can't even. Like, he don't even.
He just taking whatever he can get. That's good.
You know her feet. Like, look, bro, I'm the type of son where if I had somebody, like, I'd be like, if I knew I got somebody, okay, my mama talking about her feet hurting, blah blah blah. Well, I want her to feel good, whatever. Let me go get her feet done. Let me send her some money. Like, he don't even do shit, bro. Like, he just
take what's good.
Just sit in pain. Like, he don't do shit. Like, I hear her crying about her fucking body, and this is why I don't get it. You can't see that I give a fuck about you. He been here with you like maybe 2 weeks straight on, and you crying about your body hurt. For a minute, I wasn't cleaning the dishes, but the reason I wasn't cleaning them because I wasn't really using them motherfuckers. But it's like you making dinner for everybody, cooking for him, his son, and whoever, yourself and whoever else. So you crying about your body hurting, but after that, after you cook, you gotta clean dishes. Why the fuck he not get? Anytime your body hurt and you getting up and cooking for somebody, his first thought should be, let me get my ass up, let me make sure these dishes done. So I'm getting mad low key in my head because I'm like, okay, she cooking for all of us, and even this man is eating, and I'm keep cleaning up after him and his son. I don't give a fuck about cleaning up after my mom or anybody else in this house. But my grandpa old ass man, you feel me? You another man. We all, that's another thing, the bathroom. We all got dicks, we all pissed. I cleaned the bathroom up twice. Then I got pissed. I'm like, I'm not doing it no more. I'm not fucking doing it. Because if he here pissing, his son here pissing, my grandpa here pissing, I'm pissing, I'm not the only motherfucker pissing.
Right.
So it's just like, if you at his house and you fucking up or some shit, he gonna have all the negative shit in the world to say. He gonna complain.
See, that's the thing. Whose house is it? You gotta see that where y'all at right now.
It's our house, and that's what I be saying too.
That's the problem.
He keep having too much fucking she letting him be so comfortable. Like, he not even. He keep walking. Even my grandpa said he getting too comfortable because, bro, my sister just told me yesterday, bro, and I got upset because it's like I start thinking about what Janice. Remember when Janice was telling me about how she felt with Ling Ling, and she thought like he was, doing some shit to Ling Ling. But Brianna telling me her fucking curtain down because, you know, she don't got a door, so she got a curtain. She talking about he had just pulled her curtain up, asking her, what you doing? And all, like, bro, give her her privacy. The nigga just went in my room, my door closed. He opened it, glad. I'm like, yeah, he just run up here. Like, bro, you supposed to knock and ask me if I'm decent, nigga. Don't just come walking up
But
in
you,
my room.
at the end of the day, nigga, how I see that.
Like, I said, why you just coming up here? What if I was naked? He talking about, if you up here naked, shit, you was on the game with me when you was saying that shit. I'm like, bro, what? Do you hear how you sound, bro?
See,
Well,
but see, this the thing, though.
I'm a knock on the door. Y'all here decent? Y'all good? Can I come in? You
See,
have
he
no
feel
respect.
like this is what it is. He feel like he running the house, bro. If ain't nobody if anybody in the house, that's the thing, and that's all he need to run. That's all he need to run. Cause if anybody step to him or her, they can shut y'all down. They have the authority to shut y'all down. That's why I'm saying you gotta step out of that situation, cause the situation is not good for you, and it's not good for somebody who trying to be their own man. Like, you can't be your own man in your mama's house or in whoever else's house. You have to have your own shit. You gotta be the man in your own shit. And he's just simply taking advantage of all the benefits he can. Whether it's bullying you and getting the benefits from her, however it works, he just doing what he do. He's not taking ain't nothing negative coming towards him at all. Like, he not sacrificing nothing. Not even money. That's why you just gotta.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm not getting, bro. Like, how the fuck? Like, this is the third time he done disrespected me in my home, bro. She talked all this our house shit and all of that, and now it's just like,
But see, what he providing? He providing something for her.
Man, nothing but dick and probably fucking. Well, whatever he doing, whatever the fuck this nigga doing, I don't fucking know.
Well, whatever it is, she not gonna let no nigga that ain't providing something, anything, whatever it is. Not no woman gonna put up with that.
Probably just running from his
It's something she get out of it. It's something she get out of it. And he's not, and he gonna always take advantage of it. But it's something she getting out of it for her to even have him around. Cause I know if she tell him to get the fuck out, she gonna tell you and whoever she need to tell to get him the fuck out. He'll never come back. It'll be one day, one conversation. She said, "Get the fuck out." If he don't leave, she gonna tell you, or she gonna tell somebody, and y'all gonna get him the fuck out. And he never coming back. The fact that didn't happen yet is because she want him around for some reason. She need him around for some reason.
Bro, it is so. That's what I tell you. This where it keep going. Like, soon as he do some shit, she I'm like, oh, that bitch ass nigga, da da da. I don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
Nah, that's how I don't want to hear it. I got to the point when the last time they broke up, and she started talking about he act like a bitch, faggot, this and that, da da da. Talk all this shit about him. I'm just like, okay, I don't want to hear it. Okay, whatever. Because it's like, what's your point of saying that? You look right stupid saying all this shit, and then you go get right back with the nigga, and then and you want to talk shit about him like you want us to sign against the nigga. And every time she was broke up with the nigga, I'm seeing the nigga every time at the store. I'm still acting the same. What's up, Kenny? What up? Da da da. You know. Right.
Because it's like you can't let that phase your life. You know, it's a woman being crazy.
That's what irritates me. That's the thing that irritates me, bro. That's what I'm trying to get tired of. Because anytime they fall out and she got an issue with him, I don't get in the middle of that. But soon as me and her going through mother-son shit, you want to keep opening up your mouth.
Yeah, that's because she allowed it. She allowed it because at the end of the day...
My mama leg. Like, literally, when he broke her leg, bro, I could have went and smoked his ass. I could have went and killed him. I sat back. I said, because I heard she hit him. I said, okay, she hit him, so she the cause of the effect. But damn, that's still my mama.
Right.
Let me just call this nigga and see what he on. Call him, yeah, what's up, Kenny? He like, yeah, man, your mama being crazy, man. Da 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 da. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, I know how y'all be. Da da da. I ain't say, nigga. I ain't go. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you done broke my mama leg. I could have killed you, nigga. I really could have killed you. No matter if she hit you or not, you didn't go be a man about it and just get the fuck on. She could have hit you and you could have just got the fuck on.
Right.
You slammed her and broke her leg. I ain't say shit. And that's where he don't realize he overstepped his boundary, nigga, because whatever we go through, whatever her and her kids go through, that's for us to go through. The only thing you are supposed to do, even my grandpa said it, the only thing you are supposed to do is keep her calm or remove her from whatever she's going through or pick some type of knowledge to where it's calm to her.
Yeah.
Not putting negativity on her, not trying to step to one of us. You already, like, it's
and
to
see,
the
that's
point
the
now,
thing.
bro.
That's why I say
Like,
it's her.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I told you I was mad at my sister. I had some fucking turmoil on my heart. I was mad. She, she's talked about my house, but I told myself every day. I even was telling David, I gotta talk to God every day because I'm trying to find ways to forgive her. I didn't know how to go talk to her or nothing. God worked in mysterious ways, and I even told her. I said, I'm not talking to you just because, negativity or because we falling out with mama or whatever the case is. God just did this the way he did it. As soon as I didn't even apologize to her first. She apologized to me. So I said, since we pinned this shit on the floor, I apologize too. Because I tried to actually have her sit down and talk to her the day we argued and tried to apologize. But she was like, no, fuck you, nigga, da-da-da. And I was like, okay, you know what? I don't give a fuck. But my thing is this. He walking around here like he King Diggling, calling her a bitch. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Every time he did it, I got offended because I'm like, why do he feel like he can just disrespect her like that? This is not your daughter. This is not your child. I promise you, if it ever, bro, on my,
it's because
so if he thinks he ever gonna do that again, I'm gonna cut it to his ass because I'm starting to realize something. You feel like you can step to me in a house that has nothing to do with you. You don't take care of one bill here. You step into
because she allowed it. I'm not saying it's her fault, but I'm saying like he's being a man with doing is no restriction. It's not nobody's job to restrict it but hers. Like, okay, hold on, nigga, do doing too much there, and after that conversation, he should fall in line. Like, I look at my situation, for example, like her kids can do whatever the fuck they want to do. I might say something if it affects me, but overall, I can't say shit unless Amanda say, oh, well then talk. Cause like I talked to Khalil one time, but it was only because she made me talk to him or asked me to talk to him or whatever. Or maybe it just happened because I was like, what's going on, blah blah blah, and I asked, I never just brought it upon myself to go say something. And even if it was a situation so bad, like I can't deal with it, I gotta go, I'm just gonna leave anyway. I'm just gonna leave. So in that case, it's like he's just being, like you said, acting like he big, like the big dog. Just I can say, you know what I'm saying? And if the only person can shut it down for real is her. If she keep on,
that's the sad part. Like, she's supposed to be. That's the thing, because like, and that's what I realized too. If I had a woman, and I ain't no woman I ever talked to disrespecting my mama, you will never be able to do that. Cause I'm like, hold on, I ain't gonna call you out your name. I'm like, hold on, you don't do that. I don't care what we go through. You don't do that. That's not your place. That's not your job. The only thing you can do is get some knowledge on me to where you keep me calm. That's that's your only job. Don't disrespect my mama. Don't disrespect my sister. Like, but her, and I realized that she been doing that shit to us our entire life, choosing men over us, and then as soon as they fuck her over, or she feel like they don't, whatever the thing is, to where she don't want to fuck with them no more. Nah, you need us. Now you want us to be around, bro. You know how strong I was for the holiday, and I didn't want to be negative. Cause she wanted, my family gonna be here for Thanksgiving and this and that. I was about to go to my dad's house like I normally do on Thanksgiving. Like I normally do. I go over to my dad's house and go be with my fucking God family. I go be with them, go see my grandma, see all my aunties, all uncles, be with them, enjoying myself, having a good time. The reason I don't like doing that shit with her is because she a broken fucking person. You gotta look at everything you created. The reason we don't have holiday dinners is because every time you get all your kids together, you get on some weird shit. Like, I remember when I first moved here, David was coming over. I was able to get David to come spend the night. He didn't even want to fuck with my mama. He didn't want to come over or nothing. I'm like, bro. I'm like, just come over here with us, da-da-da. As soon as he comes spend the night with us, she want to argue with me. On some weird shit. Just want to argue with me. Like, weird, just out the blue want to argue with me. Like, what type of shit do you be on? She do that shit all the time. Like, weird shit. You want to cause destruction and separation between us, but then when the holidays come around, you want to just be this big happy family.
Right.
And I'm not, bro. And then one time I remember I didn't come over for Thanksgiving. My brother was calling me, my sister called me, like, yeah, where you at? Why you didn't come over to mama? Because that was the last Thanksgiving. It was like, maybe like 2 Thanksgivings ago, where she that's when I was staying with her and Kenny over there at his new house. When I thought I was about to lose my apartment, I knew I wasn't gonna lose it because I fucking got into the Sarah program and all that shit and was figuring lose shit out. But and then I had months and months before they was talking about evicting me. Like, it was just eviction notices. I never was evicted, but my lights had got cut off. And I'm like, damn, the last I got in my pocket, I don't want to go pay this light bill. Right. And I just didn't want to be there. So I let all that shit get cut off, this and that, da-da-da. And I was there maybe 2 months and a half. I was going through little shit, I went through the shit with Sierra, that shit was fucking me up, or whatever. And then out the blue, I had the studio equipment over there, I was just fucking with the computer. I'm like, dang, I'm just talking junk on the computer, I ain't say nothing. Then she was like, she was behind me messing with someone, and she was like, I was like, what's wrong, Mom? She was like, basically just started going off on me. I ain't trying to make no noise because you up here recording. Like, she just started yelling. All you had to do was ask me, or say, son, I'm about to do this, I know you can mess with your music, whatever, but I'm trying to do this. And I would have been like, all right, I'm cool. And I would have just, mind my business or got on my phone or something, I would have just been regular about the shit. She made a whole problem just to remove me from the house. And she did the same shit to Brianna. She did the same call police on Brianna, like some shit like that. She don't never do that to niggas that do host it to her ever. But you would do it to your kids, and you expect us to beat her when you in the end. She gonna be fucked up and lonely, bro. I love her, but she gonna be fucked up and lonely because I told my sister, bro. I told her yesterday. I've been told David. I've been talking to Janice about this shit. Janice never gave a fuck, but when I get away this time, I'm not looking back. Because I realize every time I let her into my life, bro, my shit go down the hill, down the drain, bro, just bad. Like, everything be bad. And then I'll be giving my soul to her, and it's just like, you don't see I give a fuck about you? You don't see I sacrifice shit for you? You never sacrifice shit for me. I've been in and out the streets since a fucking kid. I've been struggling since a fucking kid. Like, I remember being a teenager and getting a fucking disability check for my diabetes, and I'm trying to figure out why when every month comes, we not living in a house that got hot water. The only thing you probably, we didn't even have a light bill. The electricity hooked up illegally. You getting about 700, I'm getting about 700. How the fuck I'm not able to get no shoes every month? How the fuck I'm not able to get no clothes every month? How? But you with a nigga and you can drink every day. You with a nigga, every time I look up, he got a new pair of shoes and clothes, and you trying to tell me you not using my money to get him nothing. You trying to sit up there and lie to me and tell me you not buying this man nothing. Start running the start leaving the house. Start running away. Me and Janet start running away, going to Auntie LaDonna house. She wanna drink, try to come find us. Auntie LaDonna was like, she ain't coming in my house. She ain't gotta come in here. Y'all don't have to go back around here. Y'all can stay here as long as y'all need to. That's exactly what she told us. Bro, think about it. I was 19 when my mama went to jail. I knew nothing about life. She was so fucked up, bro. I didn't even know how to get a job. I didn't know shit about life, bro. I didn't know nothing. She taught me nothing. And you can't see why I was in the streets just doing dumb shit. Because I had no guidance. I didn't know shit about a job until I turned fucking, 20, 21? Like, I was lost out here, bro. I was fucked up and lost out here. She already left me in the streets since a kid. Then with the jail, and I basically was grown, but I was still a baby in the world. I knew nothing, bro. I knew nothing at all, bro. It's just like, this shit, it fuck with me, like, and this is shit I'll never heal from with. I will heal, but I know the way I will heal is when I finally just get away from her. I know when I finally get away from her, I probably might come across a woman that knows how to actually love me and somewhat heal me, because I feel like good love can actually heal you, because I know how it feels to get loved by my dad and his wife. For years, my mama tried to make me feel like my stepmom didn't give a fuck about me. You feel me? Like, shit, that woman that did shit for me, she don't even know, but I don't bring it up because she get jealous. or like it's a problem. But you didn't want to be no mother. She
Mm-hmm.
taught me half the shit you was supposed to teach me. When I got around her and my dad, when you left me out here and you end up going to jail because of a nigga, she taught me shit you didn't teach me. But I don't bring that up. I don't throw it in her face because she gonna feel like I'm trying to destroy her. Oh, I hate her. I'm trying to kill her. It's the truth. And you don't see why I'm a fucked up. I'm kind of really a fucked up man, but I'm a product of my environment that you created.
You
And I'm
are,
trying to teach
but
myself
it's
to be
like
better.
it always come down to the person's intention of their heart. It always come down to that. No matter what hand you got dealt with, it always come down to the intention of the heart. And with your situation is like you always try to make sure you did the right thing. Like you always made decisions better for someone else. And I think that the world is going to always be a handful of people that live their life with either a parent that was selfish or a parent that was, not selfish, and the child end up selfish. It's always going to be down to an individual's decisions. Like our mamas end up being, well, I ain't gonna include mine with yours, because if what you say is true, you know what I'm saying, she just was kind of selfish, and kind of still is. I'm saying kind of because I don't like speaking bad about people, but you always end up being the victim because of you will always be the one who's not selfish in every situation, whether you the son, the father, whatever it is, you just that type of person, and you gonna always end up getting hit or getting hurt by people like that, selfish people, or people who just, you know what I'm saying, whatever they want to call themselves, they just don't be considerate about others, and you always gonna be the one to get hit. You always gonna give, and it's gonna seem like it's nothing.
And you know what I realized, bro? I used to tell myself, oh, because I came up on broken love, or broken home. So I always tell myself, oh, I want a woman that's something like my mama, but she can love me a little bit better. Then I realized the more I chased women that was like her, the more I ended up hurting.
I don't. That just seems lost. I wouldn't want nobody near nothing negative. If they showed me a negative anything, I would want the opposite, but definitely not nothing close to it. I would have never wanted a woman. I guess I would have never wanted a woman like my mother. And I
Yeah,
don't.
because look, my dad told me, he said, if you had a good household, and my dad grew up with his mother and father, so he know what it's like to have a two-parent household and a parents that actually care about you. And I can tell his family care about one another because they have family functions with the grandma in the room and all the cousins and uncles and everybody around, nieces, nephews. They have those type of functions. So he was like, you want a woman that reminds you of your mother. She know how to, not like all, like she know how to love you like your mother would.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like how he said, I see why he said that, because he came from a household where his parents loved him.
See, and then the thing, when they say a mother, you gotta understand that unfortunately most of the time they not talking about our mothers. They talking about the way a mother should love, like how the ideal mother should be. Just like they say the father's love. They not, and definitely in our situation, not talking about our fathers, because our fathers abandoned us. They talk about how our father should love, kind of like how God loves. It's very forgiving and patient, and teaching you the right things for the right reason. Just because they want you to be able to survive on your own as a man or as a woman, teaching you the right things, and then the mother being unconditional the way she love you, how it should be. Well, it do be, but these day and age, these mothers are crazy and selfish, so they kind of break you down mentally as long as you're still alive, and they kind of fuck you over, but it's still an unconditional love. And if you get a woman who loves you unconditionally, she would never let you go. And if you in control of that relationship, she'll never do anything that might let you go. Because she's got that unconditional love. It ain't gonna be no, well, I'm not about to. That's not unconditional. That's, they telling you the condition. They telling you they not about to, under what condition. But if it's a woman that's just, okay, whatever comes with the package, that unconditional love, like your mother would have for you, then yeah. And for you, that'll be a great thing, because you're not a bad guy. You're not a fucking woman beater, or a fucking whatever, a lazy ass nigga that's taking all the money type shit. You're not one of them. So if you get an unconditional loving woman, it's gonna be a great thing.
This shit just, man,
It's just you got caught up. You gotta separate yourself from wicked people, man. People, when they got the devil in them temporarily, or whatever the shit is, if they're not treating you right, you gotta just separate yourself from that situation.
I'm seeing, bro, and it's like I never honestly thought I'd get to the point where I'm like, you know, fuck with my mama, fuck, like not technically saying fuck her, but saying fuck her. It's like out of the case.
I think I thought that too, but it's not always a bad thing when you say that. It's not always you being negative. Sometimes it's you being positive for yourself, because it's like when you try to put a positive with a negative, it's never gonna really be positive. It's just gonna be like an endless void. Like the positive just gonna always end up still being nothing. It's like a person is just gonna always be negative, and all you could do is just separate yourself from that. They might change. That'd be the thing. Once you take away the positive that they eat up like it's nothing, like it never was there, like you never did anything to change the negativeness, then once you separate yourself, they might end up being positive. They might end up changing or feeling bad about being negative, and then they might stop being negative. That's how some people operate. Some people don't want to be alone because they was negative most of the time, and they don't want to. They'll be like, oh, they stopped fucking with me because I was a negative person, and they don't know how to change to positive because they so prideful and don't want to say that, okay, I was being wrong or I wasn't right, and I'm gonna change now. And people be just too prideful that they just don't change, and they still want people to be around. And it's like, it's nothing you can do with that. It's just a confusion cycle. It's not gonna change. You just gotta separate yourself from it, because that's the best you can do. Especially when they that old. Especially when they that old. And it mainly be people that's that old. The young folks, you gotta be able to tell them.
People that's that old, bro. I don't be wanting to get the fuck away from my dad.
That's what I'm saying, but it be them old folks. I be wanting to get
closer to my dad, but shit. He said he got so tired, and he don't understand the reason I am how I am. Because my dad used to always chase me. Like, he used to always chase me, bro. Like, just chase me. Like, and I was trying to see where I'm at. Calling other people to try to find me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even talking about my real dad. I mean, well, he's not my biological father, but he's my father. Feel me? But.
And that's the shame. Like, that's part of the reason why it is what it is. And it's not just because if your father was around, was her father around?
He was in and out the house.
In and out. That's not good enough. That's not consistent. He wasn't out
because my grandma wasn't shit. That's honestly the real reason.
And that's not a good enough reason.
My grandma was always working. Grandma wasn't shit.
That's not a good enough reason. You should always be the priest in your house. In your house. You should always be the priest. These women running shit, that shit stops. I'm not saying beat the bitch, but I'm saying, like, nigga, if you standing on your own, if you got them shits. You still got it, nigga.
I was at my most healthy and form at this time. That is crazy. I don't know what the fuck going on, bro. I know since I moved here, I've been looking old. I've been looking stressed.
Yeah, it might be your stress. Cause look, I don't stress about so much shit. So I when I look at you, I be like, damn. But you did get skinny, or you got smaller. Cause you was a time.
That's because I was doing the vegan shit. So I got.
Oh yeah, you did.
You know, yeah. But I'm about to start back eating it and getting. But that's because, bro, like I said, it's like every time I get around her, bro, it's like I be dying. I be dying.
Yeah, a person can take your shit from you, bro. Like they all from mental energy. They could take your shit. That's all the devil's ammo is. It's mental energy. He don't do nothing physical because it'd be too easy if that was the case. But that's not the case. A person can kill you from the inside out mentally, bro. Literally, they can do that. But it's all about if you allow it.
I gotta get back healthy, bro. This shit is crazy. Since I've been here, it just been hell, bro. Like,
I'm already knowing because I can't deal with a situation like that. Like, I'm so impatient that I can't even imagine being in that situation. I would have been got, because look, I know how I'd have been out of it because I went, when my mama got to the, her new house and fucking, she just went to Pontiac. Like, when she went to Pontiac, or when we went to Pontiac, was right out of being homeless. The first crib I remember was the apartment we was at. I don't remember how young I was. I just remember I was little. Then for the most of my life, we was at the east side, 8 Mile and Manning for like 9 years. Then after that, we was home. After we was homeless for like, I don't know how long. I don't know, 6 years from shelter to vacant house. Then we went to then she went to Pontiac. And after that, that's when I just left. And then I came back when I had my kids, stayed there for a minute trying to get my shit together. Then I left. And I just couldn't do it. I just knew that I couldn't live with her. And I never wanted to, especially after having kids. When I had the kids, I wasn't planning on living with nobody. But even before I had them, I just didn't want to live with her. That's why I went to.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
I went to Sister Posey's house.
Like, damn, how you ain't?
Yeah, stay.
Like, but I see though,
I had my own mission. Yeah, exactly. It's levels. I had my own mission. I wasn't about to be. It wasn't nothing I can accomplish there. Even if I did get a job out there, it just wasn't. It just wasn't how it landed. I had better opportunities. This first thing that started me off was the fact that I was going to school already in Detroit. So it's like I planned my shit out from there already. Like, I'm gonna give me a crib out here and this and that. From that, because I'm like, I already got school out here. I'm not about to make it difficult on myself. So I wanted to go ahead and finish school, but then once I got the job and got a crib, I actually stopped going to school because I'm like, I got a better purpose now. I got my own shit and I got a kid. But then I end up going back to school and finishing anyway. And then I just got another job. And you know what I'm saying? I just wasn't about to be. I couldn't be with her, or I couldn't live. I don't know what I was thinking at the time, but I know I just was not about to live with her. That's all I knew. I don't know what I was planning at the time, but I just knew I was not about to live with her for some reason, and it wasn't even nothing negative. It never really was. It's just that for some reason that back then I knew what I knew now, and that's that I couldn't get nowhere with her taking everything. Like when we was at the shelter, before we left the shelter, we could have stayed at the shelter actually, and I was gonna stay getting money from the contractors I was working with. I was working with this white dude named Mike. I met him through a guy in the shelter that I guess he worked at the church. I guess they went to the same church, and he met him through there. But this white guy named Mike was a painter, and we used to paint these big ass houses, big nice houses, and we just paint them. This is before I met Tone, so I was painting nice houses, so we had to put the drops down, put the tape down, because you don't want to get shit nowhere, because you'll be fucked it up. But doing that shit, I was making some money. I was making money with him. I can't remember how much really I was getting paid under the table, but it was more than I ever seen in my life. And then she would just take that shit. Like, she'd take it. That wasn't a problem at the time, but then when we got to the motel, it was like I needed to make that to pay the motel bill. But then I stopped working with him because I can't remember why. It was because we moved from the shelter, because he used to pick me up from the shelter. But I guess he just like, what did he tell me to do? I can't remember what he told me to do. He told me to do something, but it didn't matter because I was listening to her. So it didn't really matter what he said, but I know he said to either, I can't remember what he said. I guess they didn't expect us to leave the shelter. But that was a dumb decision on her end, because we left the shelter and went there. I spent all my money at the damn motel, and we still ended up having to leave the motel. We ended up back at the same vacant house. We always end up on Doris off Livernois, and the recent one was Eileen. Ain't that where that was? Yeah, on Eileen. That was the last vacant house we've been to. But we always ended up back at one of the vacant houses. But that's when the crackheads was in that bitch, because she left her laptop over there. I left my bike over there, but they ain't take the bike. But they did take that laptop, nigga. We came with that bitch, and they was like, yeah, we was like, was it a laptop left here? They was like, you think a laptop would still be here? Like, you know them motherfucking crackheads got a rock off that shit. That shit was funny, though. I can't believe we even asked, bro. I'm surprised my bike was there. My bike was still there. That shit was crazy, but ever since then, I'm like, man, I ain't going back. I don't know what I was thinking, but I just knew I was not living with her. Can't.
Damn, man.
But I ain't gonna lie, Kiwan mama, she kind of smart. Look, I don't know. I'm just gonna say she kind of smart. I ain't gonna say it's because she, you know what I'm saying, a real God-fearing woman, because a lot of these women claim that same shit, but be evil as fuck.
Yeah.
The whole devil.
Hot as hell.
Man. So I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But she really smart to me. Like she's a very calm and calculated and smart woman. I can't say that.
I think the reason why her life is like that is because she helps so many people, bro. Like,
it's the person that she is. That it is the person that she is that's shocking me. That a lot of the women that's around her age be crazy as hell. She's not like that.
Yeah, then that's a great thing about her.
I don't get it.
This shit is getting out of hand, bro. Oh, that's a woman? I thought this was a man.
Man,
bro, tell me I'm shit, bro. This looks like a man, bro.
There's so many women that I didn't gave the bad eye to, because, and they probably be women,
bro,
though.
This gotta be a man, bro.
They probably be. You talking about the one with the 6-packs?
Yeah.
It gotta be a man. Man, look, I wouldn't hit it, but I love
black girls, but I see the titties don't even mean nothing, because even titties be fake.
My thing
she got a strong ass stomach if she a woman. That's all I'm gonna say.
The fact that you say it gotta be
like
a man.
Nigga.
She's strong.
She built like a nigga from the side, bro. Did you see all of the pictures? The last picture.
I see. I'm looking through them now, but nigga, she really strong.
I love black, dark-skinned women. I want a dark girl, like black.
It's crazy because I'm always the one to say a bitch look like a nigga, but even though she's strong as hell, I don't think that's a nigga. I just think she one of them strong-looking ass women.
She's strong.
I wouldn't hit it. I wouldn't hit it just because I'm not attracted to man-like features. Like, if you strong looking like that, I would be slightly turned off.
Yeah, because unless I'm beating your shit up and you crying like a woman.
So, right, you gotta show me something feminine. I'm gonna think you a dude.
Boy, it look like if she get mad, she gonna beat the shit out of you.
You called me bro one time, and I'm leaving.
Bro, stop playing with me, bro.
I'm out. I'm out, dude. I'm out, bro. Cause I can't do that. I'd rather deal with man. I'd rather deal with the stomach than a freaking 6-pack.
Dog, yeah, cause that shit look crazy. She's strong as hell.
I don't know. It just don't.
You need some bigger titties or something, cause Man.
Like, I don't know, bro.
She gonna get the about to get your ass a Ali combo.
Alright, hell no.
Beat that.
Hell no. If it's that bad, nigga, you was at the gym looking for something.
She about to beat the shit out of somebody.
That shit ain't right.
Dog.
No, I can't do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah, everybody on the fucking Shinobi Striker today.
I'm about to change my number and everything. I don't want nobody having my phone number. I'm changing this shit.
I just hate how my view be on the world. It's so fucking dumb. I'm just say it's dumb. But it's like, I be thinking like, man, I be thinking like all the good people gonna die. Like all the good people gonna die. But maybe that's the rapture. I wouldn't be surprised if the rapture just take all the good people like it, like how it's supposed to be said, pretty much. But I think I'm gonna be left here to deal with the assholes, cause I'm an asshole. We gonna see. I don't know. Another thing I keep thinking is that the end of the world gonna probably be everybody getting froze to death. No more fire, no more water. They just gonna be froze. Like imagine that shit. It just be cold as fuck to the point where you cannot get away from it. Like in the house, it's gonna be too fucking cold, nigga. Like putting out fire cold.
Man.
That shit.
Oh my god, here go this bitch that catfished me. Oh my god. Man.
Too many cats, then they be trying to get the cash out.
I'm talking about this girl was built so nasty, bro. Like, bro, I'm about to send you this bitch picture, bro. This bitch was mad, bro.
She's strong. Yeah, she too strong for me.
Bro, pissed me off. I was so mad, bro. I wanted her friend. Was looking at me like, what you doing talking to this bitch? Bro, bitch, catfish me.
Man, you know she only got. Oh, dog. Let me see. What I hit it? If the titties was big, yeah, but nah, I'm straight. I'm straight on big homie. No,
Man, dog. Trying to tell you, bro, got me so good.
I'm straight on big dog.
Got me so good, bro. Like, terribly. Terribly.
It's funny. What? This shit is terrible. What's this nigga?
This bitch still the same.
Man, I can't wait for my shit to come in the mail. Man, what type of shit is this? These niggas is fighting like...
Fucking game up to see what my shit on.
Man, I'm so mad my shit won't connect over there.
Man, straight bullshit. I'm like, damn. Oh my god, I love I love her so much. Oh, I want her so bad. I ain't never loved